And it's Chicago to start out. Harden finds Davis. Kicks it out to Harden. Hands it from downtown. Harden's got his team on the board to start the game for Chicago.
Well, Hart is the right option here. He has zero hesitation as a shooter.
Here's the starting group for Houston. You've got Allen Iverson. O'Neal is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Kobe. And it's Nash in at point. And Harden with the stuff.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Iverson. He dishes it to Nowitzki. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal. First team foul.
Nash against Davis. Nash outside. Shot clock at 5. Over Davis.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room. And that was the difference on that possession.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Releases, and Davis gets it to go on the assist from Harden.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Davis sends it back.
The incredible length of Davis uses it to perfection to come up with the block.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the middle, a reverse, and O'Neal finishes inside.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Davis kicks to Harden. Another shot. And it's Porzingis laying it in.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
LeBron against Bryant. And the rejection by LeBron.
Oh, you watch LeBron, not a prolific shot blocker, but when he wants to get it done, he is emphatic. How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
Man, he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
And they double up Davis. Harden kicks to LeBron. KD against Iverson. James has a 2-pointer. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
A new lineup here for Houston. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. James in the post. Headed by Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is, because with his reach, he can sneak up and send that shot away anytime.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. James the pass to Davis. From deep. And LeBron James good for 3. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
What a determined move by LeBron, getting to his finish even with the defender right on him. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. Outside Arenas. Clock at 6. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Arenas. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Houston making some changes. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Yao. And it's Chris Bosh in for Duncan.
Chris Bosh.
.40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot. On deep Arenas, and a clear foul there. He shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Yao kicks to Leonard. It's good from long range.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's LeBron. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
This guy's an absolute beast. You see the power and the soft touch that LeBron James combines in his game. Wow.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Rockets. Allen out there with Arenas. And it's Stoudemire. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Anthony in at small forward. Stoudemire kicks to Anthony. Looks for Bosh. Gets it to him. Shoots over Doncic. Can't hit that one. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
A shot by McGrady, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Allen, the bounce pass. Anthony, no one around. Nailed from three-point land. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right, because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Shaq's checked in for Anthony.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Chicago leading by 11. McGrady passes to Yao. Back to McGrady. Another three for Chicago.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Ryan in the post. Leonard's there, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. Two shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Houston shooting their sixth and seventh free throws in the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Pass to Yao. Back to Doncic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Passes it to Leonard. Yao kicks to Leonard. 6 to shoot. McGrady outside. Another three for Chicago.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Nash dishes to Kobe. He takes it in, and Bryant slams it in.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
To the left side wing. They double him with Nowitzki. A three from Leonard. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Nash the pass to Kobe. Kicks it out to Iverson. There's the three. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power, hammering down the two-hand slam. Iverson dishes to Bryant. 1:44 left in the first half. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, and the dunk by Shaq.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years, and if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
The 10-footer. Nowitzki, that's for 2. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Houston making some changes. Yao, he's checked in for O'Neal. Duncan comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's LeBron in for Bryant. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Away team. T-shirt time.
Here's Nash. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Knocks it loose and stolen by Nash. Shoots from 12. And that one hits back iron. Chicago leading by 17. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Paul George will force you to stay balanced defensively because if you have a miscue, he will find the open guy.
LeBron up top, defended by George. LeBron kicks to Iverson. George against LeBron. 4 on the shot clock. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Chicago. They're on an 18-7 run. Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
At the line, 2 shots.
The first one falls. Houston making some changes. Allen comes in for Allen Iverson. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Steve Nash. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
In 2020, a special year for Giannis, winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, then signing a Supermax extension worth over $200 million.
Allen passes to Yao. Over Porzingis. Yao can't hit. Chicago leading by 21. Here's Harden. Pass to Porzingis. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. They get Gilbert Arenas.
How about Porzingis? Shrugs off the hit. That work in the weight room paying off already. You gotta love the time he's put in to make himself a challenge.
We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Knocked away. Paul George with the steal. Goes up. LeBron with some nice D. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Chicago running away with this one. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
They got Porzingis. Durant is out there with Harden. And it's LeBron James. And it's Davis in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Nash against Porzingis. Nash dishes to Iverson. From the high post. Out to Nash. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Nowitzki just so unselfish. When he sees a teammate wide open, doesn't take long to zip that pass right in the pocket.
Durant, the pass to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Singers with the steal. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
The 3 from Iverson. Porzingis with the rebound. And it's Davis with the jam.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Here's Kobe. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Kobe's got 6.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And a wide open look for James. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
Houston making a switch. Stoudemire's checked in. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Rockets. Over James. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
Nash kicks to Bryant. Nowitzki outside. 5 to shoot. From deep, Iverson. Bryant has the open look. Knocks down the 3 ball.
3-point.
Bryant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
And here's LeBron outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
2 minutes.
Nowitzki's shot is no good.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Rockets, Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Nowitzki. James comes in for Bryant. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Steve Nash.
Gilbert Arenas.
James looking it over. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Now the pass to Stoudemire. And a wide open look for Arenas. Buries it from 3-point range. Arenas has got 8.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's Porzingis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Harden, no good. Harden's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Arenas passes to Duncan. Baseline jumper. Iverson, no luck. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes from you because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
From James Harden.
Let's say the strength of a locomotive and the finesse of a ballerina each time he takes it to the rim.
Shoots from the high post. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Into the lane. And finished off by LeBron.
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
LeBron against James, and he gets the bucket. LeBron's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
James finds Harden. Outside Durant. Back to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, Porzingis stays aggressive on the offensive end, and with the kind of offensive arsenal he has, it's exactly what you hope for, guys.
And here's Iverson outside. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
It's going to be on James Harden. Both teams changing it up here.
At the line.
Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's Chicago opening up a huge gap. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Houston, Chris Bosh is out there with Yao. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. And it's Allen in at the 2-guard spot. Yao kicks to Allen. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Pass to Anthony. Arenas against Doncic. Now here's Arenas. Defense right on him. Doncic with the block.
Doncic known for his offense, but twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
And O'Neal gets it to go. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Here's George with the drive, and George with the stuff.
That's phenomenal athleticism on the drive. Paul George just sprints past everyone with ease.
Arenas goes in, goes up and lays it.
Arenas.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Doncic passes to Allen.
你看破了，
Allen left side. And it's Allen
哎
slamming it
不能
down.
改了。
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Anthony. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Paul George.
That
That's
one
his
on
first
George.
personal.
You know, he's so tough to defend without fouling. Melo puts the defenders
Line
in
for the
tough
away
spots.
team, Carmelo Anthony. At the line.
And he makes the first.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Chicago making some changes. Giannis comes in for O'Neal, and it's Leonard in for George. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that bucket
Defensive
adds to
foul.
what has been a big
Carmelo
difference
Anthony.
in points
That's
in the
his
paint
first personal.
between the two teams.
First team foul. At the line for your home team.
And that one falls for Yao. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Anthony. And the rejection by Leonard.
Well, the length of Kawhi Leonard twice on the pipes with that 7'3" wingspan.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Another 3 for Chicago.
Oh, he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal. Second team foul. Shooting for the away team.
And that one falls for Arenas.
At the line.
Amari
2
Stoudemire
shots.
is checked in for Houston. And both free throws good for Arenas.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now McGrady
2
passes it
minutes.
to Yao. That one good for 2. Yao's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
And here is Allen. Outside Anthony. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Leonard.
Home team
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to
That's
pick
his
up the
second
points at the line.
13
It's on
foul.
Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, nice use of the
Shooting
up
for
fake
the
there.
away
Melo
team.
got him to bite.
Carmelo Anthony. At the line.
That free throw good from Anthony. Chicago making some changes. George is checked in for McGrady. And Simmons subbed in for Luka Doncic. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Stoudemire dishes to Arenas. It's tipped. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. George with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Basket good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot blocking threat.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Bosch. The Rockets with another miss. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Arenas. And it's sent back by Leonard. And it's out of bounds.
The ball goes to
They say it was last touched by Leonard.
Now into the lineup for your home team. Kristaps Porzingis. Shaquille O'Neal.
Here's Stoudemire. Here's Bosch. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length. This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
看不会投吧？
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
15分8了。哦，等会卷神了，12分了，换2次了。低于11分，两组攻来了15，没能10，好像3颗3分球，要命，10分8助攻，两组真的是模型怪。全差的7助攻，错不错 ？Paul George 2次快攻 ，Combo 马不用7助攻没有这么出手，顺，Bosch 到了慢，要命 ，Tim Duncan，Nowitzki， 哇，那是6投1中，11颗3分，38助攻，看进攻篮板永远都抢不赢，13个助攻，4支4。